What it do, Tamara's pink lipstick? It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I am here with this week's AllTea All Shade Belle Collective Season 2 Episode 8 review. If you are new to this channel, I drop videos Monday through Sunday. Everything that I say is for entertainment purposes only. If that works for you, then let's get into tonight's review. So the episode begins with Letitia, Marie, and Akeisha meeting up so they can talk. And Akeisha, says that she is really truly hurt by the things that she found out Tamara was saying about her to the other ladies, and how she couldn't believe like that she was trying to pit her against the other girls. And Letitia was like, yeah, because she was telling us, don't trust you, don't trust nothing that you say, watch out for you, this, that, and the third. So at this point, they are realizing that Tamara had put all these things into their head, so they already were feeling some type of way about her, and she was oblivious, not knowing any of this was going down. So they agreed to start over, and she asked Marie how she's doing, and she as far as her health and everything, and she was like, she's doing better. Her mom relapsed and is not staying in the house with her, so that's stressing her out, because she knows that like that means that things is all bad again for her mom, and that has to stress that lady out. She already dealing with too much. So I just feel bad for Marie, because it's just like, can this lady get a break? So Marie tells them that she's going to have a party for the 5 methadone clinics that she's opening up, and she wants all the girls to come. Letitia then brings up the conversation that she had with Damon at the fashion show, and how she was asking him about Taisha, and how he was saying that it ain't never been nothing like that between them, or whatever. Now, mind you, he did mention that they had something in the past, but he's saying ain't nothing going on like that between them now. And Letitia tells Akeisha how Tamara called security on her. Well, she didn't call security on her. The security guard just walked around and basically stopped the argument and pulled her away. So apparently she had hired, security for her for that night. I don't know, child. It was a mess. So Letitia feeling some type of way, because she feeling like, how dare you call security on me just because I'm having a conversation with Damon about some stuff. Like, what, nothing gonna happen? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you trying to separate us now from talking to Damon? Like, what is the situation? So Keisha asked as she talked to Taisha. She was like, no, I haven't talked to her to let her know that he was, saying that she was basically lying and saying that it was nothing. We then go to Tamara and Damon going out to dinner or lunch or whatever together. And Tamara calls Taisha the decorator and that she's an attention seeker, and that she's lying, and that she knows Damon is telling the truth and she believes him. And Damon was like, I promise you, I don't like this situation at all. Ain't shit going down between me and this girl. Tamara feels like Taisha is crazy and delusional. She also lets us know that her and Damon are bumping uglies now, child. He then asks her to move in with him, and she's like, I ain't got no ring yet. Like, I don't really want to make that move until you give me a ring. But he like, fuck all that. You moving in with me. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. We moving in together. We've been doing this shit basically too long. If Tamara was, going back and saying all of this stuff and lying on Akeisha and all of this stuff, that she dead ass wrong. Do I think that she was lying on Akeisha? No. I do feel like they was talking shit, and Akeisha was saying certain shit about them. I do. Because that's what we all do. We all talk shit. I just think that Akeisha never thought that Tamara would go back and tell the other girls, because she thought they was cooler than that. As far as Tamara and Damon goes, I think that while him and Tamara were off, he was fucking around with Taisha. And then when him and Tamara hooked back up, he cut things off, and maybe she feeling some type of way about that. And that's pretty much where things are now. But I just don't see this woman saying that they got this connection from years ago and acting like it's still going on today. I do think that there is some truth in what this girl is saying. Now, I don't know to what extent, but I do think that there is some truth there. Do I think that Damon cares about Tamra and loves her? Absolutely. I think that he really does love her and everything. But I do think that he was messing around with Taisha for a minute there, and maybe it did overlap for a second. But there is something there. Marie and her son Jerez has his baby mama Raven's mom Glenda come over to discuss Zane's care now that his mom has passed away. So, Miss Glenda is, she just says that she's broken. She don't know if she can go on. And, every day is a struggle for her. And she wants justice and how the assailants still haven't been caught yet. And that's just so sad. She talked about, having to identify her daughter's body and how she just screamed and how much it hurt. And Lord knows, I can only imagine. I feel so sorry for that lady. And I hope that these people are brought to justice, because no mother should ever have to witness that, go through that. And why did it happen? What was behind all of this? And so, we find out that Jerez has left school to do online courses so he could be there for his son 24 hours. But Marie it's time for him to go back on campus. And so since he's going to go back to school and be on campus, her and Miss Glenda are going to be the ones to step up to take care of Zane. And, he assures that no matter what, he's going to keep her legacy alive and that his son knows who she is. And they're just like, we just want you to go to school and get your education so you could be a great provider and father to him and your other child. It seems like Jerez is growing up. I hate that it seemed like it had to take something like this to get him to grow up, which is very unfortunate. And, it's just sad that it's another thing that Marie has to be accountable for. You know what I'm saying? Like, this woman, like I said, just literally does not get a break. It's just an unfortunate situation all the way around. And I just feel sad for everybody, especially the girl's mama and her baby in the end of the day, because they're going to be the ones that suffer the most out of this whole situation. So justice for Raven. So Gucci throws her daughter D a drive-by baby shower where people literally pulled up to the gate, dropped off their gifts, and drove away, child. Genius idea. That's all I can say. When you don't want to be bothered with folks, but you still want a gift. So Star, Sky, and Sanjay come to show support and help out. We didn't see them greet her. Maybe that was something they just edited out. But they were there to show their support. Latrice shows her support by coming and lets so Gucci know that she can't drink anything because she is 2 months late on her period. So she don't know if she's pregnant or not, or if it's just stress. But she still don't see it for her having no baby. Like, even though she got a little bit of baby fever, she still cannot see herself being a mother. I think that Latrice is putting on for the cameras. I really do think that she wants to have a baby. And I do think that her and Howard Hewitt are actively trying. I think that this is just a storyline for her. I don't think that it's true. So JJ arrives with a brand new truck for D, and she is just over the moon about it. It was their way of showing her that she is important to them, and they are supportive of her and just wanted to show their love for her. And she's about to move out with her baby daddy. He was a cute little boy too. And his mama name was Keisha, child. But that wig on top of her head wasn't going to bother me. I was like, nuh-uh, you could not be a part of the Keisha crew. Not this one. But that was a very sweet, nice gesture that they did for the young lady. So we then see Latrice on a new day telling Howard Hewitt, her husband, how she's just been so stressed out with everything. And he was like, stress makes you worry, and worry leads to, you getting sick and stuff. Like, you can't stress out and worry about stuff. And she was like, that's you. I don't operate that way. Like, I feel like that's some, like, basically, like, weirdo shit. Like, everybody worries. And he was like, I don't worry, or whatever. So she basically started talking about how, she's stressed out because this is her career, that she's stressed out about, all the events and things that she has to go to. She hasn't told him that she hasn't had her period in 2 months at this point, but that's something else that she's worried about. And she feels like they're different because he came from a well-to-do family. He was given land to build on, whereas she had to scrape and grind for everything that she got. So he doesn't understand where her worry comes from with stressing about money and not wanting to go back to where she came from. And so she was like, I forgot this. She was like, I'm a great wife, right? And he was like, you're a good wife. He was like, there's still some things you can work on. And then that's how the topic of having a baby comes up. And so I'm like, so since she don't want to have no baby, that means she's not a great wife. She's just a good wife. Okay. So at this point, she tells him that she might be pregnant. And he has the nerve to say in his confessional that I'm going to love the child more than I love you. And she was like, that's exactly what my daddy said to my mama. He was like, well, I ain't your daddy. Well, bitch, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? If you can outright look at me and say that you're going to love our baby more than you love me, like, what am I, just the vessel to get this baby that you want? Like, that's weird. Like, huh? So she then tells him that since I don't want to have no kid, I'm weighing my options with like abortion or having adoption or just keeping the baby and having it with you. And he basically was like, if you have motherfucking abortion, bitch, I'm gonna abort your ass. You go get the fuck up out of here. And like I said, at this point, I'm really thinking this is a storyline for her. I don't really believe at all that she does not want to have kids and that she does not want to get this man no baby. I just don't believe it. Let me know if y'all believe it down below in the comment section. It's the day of Marie's event and all the ladies come to support. Marie lets everybody know that she and Essie have opened up their first methadone clinic and they're hoping to open up the other 4 very soon. So everybody congratulates her. Everybody looks nice. Of course, Latrice came and slayed the girls with her outfit. Loved it. Was here for all of it, ma'am. They all end up talking and eating and drinking and stuff. And Latrice brings up the security guard breaking up their conversation after the fashion show. And Tamara was like, no, the security guard was following me, because the radio station want to make sure we straight. I didn't call security on y'all. Latrice in her confessional was like, girl, please, you just covering your ass because you don't want nobody to know the truth about you and Damon because y'all faking in front. So don't nobody believe Tamara when it comes to her relationship with Damon at this point. Akeisha and what's the lady name? Melanie? I think her name is Melanie or Melody. Melanie. Yeah, her name is Melanie. Latrice publicist is now helping Akeisha with her stuff and being her publicist, and she lets the girls know that Akeisha's having an event coming up soon, where she's going to introduce herself to, some of Jackson's elite and, to reintroduce herself to the people that she already knew in the community and let them know everything that she's going to be doing on Ferris Street. Now, Letitia sitting there looking like, oh, really, bitch? Because I guess I'm not going to be helping you with this anymore because I knew nothing about this. So she looking like, oh, okay, I see you. Like, okay. I think at this point when they had the conversation, she should have just let her know, with the way things started off between me and you, I think it's just best if we do things separately. I think that that's something that should have just been said, or maybe Akeisha just thought that should be a given. But I personally, just to make sure everything was clear, would have just said that to Letitia, so it wouldn't have been no misunderstanding or you feeling like I'm trying to be funny or whatever. But yeah, at this point, if I was Letitia, I would have just continued to do me anyway. I wouldn't even really wanted to or expected to do business with her still. So as all the ladies are enjoying themselves and Letitia is over there stirring at the fact that Akeisha dumped her from helping her with Ferris Street, Miss Glenda arrives and Marie introduces her to all the ladies, and everybody is just singing her praises and saying that they're going to pray for her and everything, and they're all kumbayaing and having a conversation when Taisha walks in. And baby, the look on Tamara's face, she was looking like, oh, hell to the no, like she was shooketh when she saw that girl. So Marie lets it be known that like this ain't no fake ass fugazi shit. She's the one that planned this event. She planned all my other events. She does all of Letitia's brunches. Latrice even says she planned her wedding. So everybody knows Tysha. So it ain't like she being fake and just inviting this bitch that she don't even fucking know. Tamra immediately says, uh-oh, time to go. She gets up, gives Maria a hug and a kiss goodbye. And she like, Tamra, what you doing? She's like, I love you. I love you. I love you all. I'm about to go. Because she felt like she didn't need to pay Tysha any dust. She feels like this lady is crazy and so like she's being stalked at this point. So Gucci was like, did I miss something? And Tysha was like, no, she just wiggling on out. And so Tamra then goes over to production and asks to be unmiked. And Tysha was like, Tamra, you don't want to talk to me. You could talk to everybody else about me, but now that I'm here, you ain't got nothing to say. And Tamra was like, you are desperate and crazy. That's what you are. And she storms out, child. But my thing is, if she's lying, and if you saw the messages for yourself and you believe your nigga, why are you running out? Why are you running out? Like, make it make sense. I would have sat there and been like, yeah, bitch, you a motherfucking lie. I got screenshots from his phone. I can show you where I don't, because she felt like she said in her confessional that she not gonna even entertain her, especially since Damon isn't there to defend himself. But if you done seen the messages, if you know all the tea, then he ain't even gotta be there. Bitch, I'm gonna check you my motherfucking self, bitch. How about that? And then I'm gonna check you again once my nigga is around. Or how about I call him down here so he can check you to your face? I wouldn't have ran out of there, because you running makes it seem like you're guilty of something. So at this point, I'm side-eyeing Tamra. Like, is it more to the story that you know of and you just trying to save face? Or based on what we gonna see on next week's episode, it seemed like Tamra herself been lying and got some skeletons in her closet. Child, this is a clusterfuck. I don't even know what to believe, child, at this point. Let me know down below in the comment section. Do y'all believe Tamra? Do y'all think Tamra lying? Do y'all think this is a real relationship? What is going on here? Because I cannot pinpoint what the hell is going on. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell button. Overall, I'm going to give tonight's episode of Belle Collective a B-. B- as well. It was a good episode. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.